My name is Kanika Singh. I'm a historian. I work at Ashoka University, Sonipat, where I am the director for the Center for Writing and Communication. As a historian, I'm interested in Sikh history, Sikh museums, heritage, public history, and visual culture in South Asia, particularly of the Sikh community. And I have come here today to participate in the Sikh History Conference being organized at the Guru Tegh Bahadur Khalsa College, University of Delhi. I'm happy to have participated in this conference where it was an opportunity to interact with scholars, both senior ones and as well as younger scholars, about in detail about different aspects of Sikh history right from the time of Guru Nanak in the 15th century till the contemporary times. There was discussion on society, politics, culture, and I also presented my work on Sikh museums. I provided an overview of Sikh museums. There are many which have been built in India, and all Sikh museums that exist today in India are something that came up only after independence. My interest in Sikh museums comes from the fact that I worked for a Sikh museum called the SGTB Khalsa, or the Khalsa Heritage Complex in Anandpur Sahib. And as a historian, my work was as I was a researcher there, and my work was to collect material on Sikh history, which could be used by the designers to produce a display for the museum. And through that process, I learned much about Sikh history. I learned much about the history of museums being built by the Sikh community. And I think studying Sikh museums is a valuable thing to do to understand how museum as an institution has developed in South Asia, in India in particular, especially because museum studies and heritage studies is something which is heavily done in the Western academia but doesn't have much work in the South Asian context. So Sikh museums provide a very unusual and a very different perspective to understand how the institution of museums came up in India. Also, because Sikh museums are a self-representation of the community, it helps us, studying them understands how the Sikh community sees itself today in the Indian nation state as part of its heritage and as part of contemporary Indian society.
Thank you.